This is a small business cybersecurity guy hot take.
All right, folks, buckle in. It's Mauven and Graham here for a rant, because the planet just got schooled yet again in why we've put all our digital eggs in one totally cracked basket. Last Monday rolls around and poof, the US East 1 region of AWS, the single point of failure practically built for drama, has a DNS hiccup, and half the world's internet decides it's nap time. Snapchat, Venmo, even the app that tells you if your cat's using the loo, all snuffed out like a dodgy pub candle.
The poetic irony, Mauven, truly. You'd think after weathering our share of technical storms, we wouldn't allow one misbehaving DNS server in Virginia to freeze Zoom calls in Tokyo or turn your smart gadgetry into particularly expensive paperweights. Why does a digital sneeze in Ashburn take out customer payments in Edinburgh?
Exactly. You know, speaking of gadgets, I was hill walking near Loch Lomond just last month. Lovely spot, bit foggy as usual, when suddenly my navigation app just sits there, spinning, and I'm left with my fancy smart torch, and the thing only flashes connecting all night. Had to navigate by actual moss on the rocks. I mean, I should get a medal, but honestly, my professional dignity dead in a ditch right next to my Wi-Fi signal.
And you're not alone. This particular outage has exposed our collective worship of cloud-powered, smart everything. Beds stuck roasting their owners, bulbs sulking in darkness, automated litter trays refusing to tattle on the cat. Truly, civilization's collapse played out in a suburban flat.
The 8-sleep mattress, Graham, that one really gets me. A bed that costs more per month than my council tax and, apparently, sweats you like a sauna when its cloud app goes kaput. Right next to it, the litter robot. My friend's wee ginger cat's bowel history lost to the DNS void. I honestly never thought I'd see the day cleaning the cat's toilet would be a network event.
What if, bear with me here, what if the Globe Theatre's actors all refused the stage because the internet-enabled loo backstage was off? Sorry audience, no Hamlet tonight, the crapper's gone offline. If Shakespeare were here, he'd write a tragedy where the soliloquy is directed at a disconnected Philips Hue bulb.
Honestly, we could laugh, but these so-called advances keep making things dafter. Simple things like light or a comfy mattress, now hostages to a DNS server somewhere in the US. You know what strikes me every flaming time? DNS. This is 1990s gear. Loads of us flagged ages ago that DNS was the weak link. Everyone yawned, patched over it, and now here we are, all proud of shoving every function into the cloud. Still relying on DNS like it's a family heirloom nobody dares chuck.
It is almost magnificent. We put satellites in space, AI in our phones, but still let DNS be the single rickety bridge we trample over with the entire global economy. It's as if convenience became a narcotic. Why cure the rot in your digital pipes when you can wrap them in gold and call it progress?
Yep, we tinker around the edges, bolt on yet another service, and surprise, surprise, no one wants to be the boring soul that fixes technical debt because it doesn't come with a bonus or a flashy conference talk. So we keep patching, and DNS keeps dangling us over the abyss, year after year.
Speaking of dangling over the abyss, have you seen the bathroom closed AWS outage meme? Reddit put it up as a kind of joke, except, is it really? The very idea that beds, bins, bulbs, and yes, even bogs go offline because someone in Virginia tripped over a cable. Theatre of the absurd, Mauven.
Oh, it's not just a meme anymore, Graham. I saw genuine complaints about Philips Hue bulbs, bins that went open, and those litter trays all quitting in protest. For small businesses, honestly, do you need every bin and bulb in the cloud? I love a connected coffee pot as much as the next less, but there are still times I want my toaster to stay blissfully ignorant of world affairs.
Before you know it, your smart fridge will unionise and refuse to cool unless the router passes a monthly well-being check. Maybe time to keep a manual tin opener around, just in case the toaster rebels and won't let you have breakfast until AWS is healthy again.
We keep talking like there's always some guy at AWS yanking out wires to fix it. But if you read Reddit after the outage, it's all drive home with the radio off energy. Burnt out engineers, some dreaming of cocaine benders and new identities, others just fantasizing about plocking out for the first time this decade.
And yet, someone quips, funny you think it's a guy and not AI shipping production code at this point. The real punchline, AWS has been losing its best engineers. Proper brain drain. Who's actually left steering the ship? Or is the AI now the captain and the cook?
You can see why though. When everything's automated and scale is king, keep the human around only until you can automate their stress. Thing is, you can't automate security culture, or this'll make you laugh, Graham. One time, our AI fire drill system locked my entire firm out. No doors, no emails, nothing. Even Alexa seemed to be holding back giggles. Security knowledge? Not automatable. Not yet, anyway. It's daft, isn't it? You buy a high-tech bed that only works when the weather's fair in AWS land. Meanwhile, a normal bed? Always operational, never needs a firmware update. Businesses build fantastic web forms and services, but forget redundancy or any offline mode. So when DNS goes, their customers are staring at spinning wheels and try again later pop-ups.
Reminds me, Mauven, my prized vinyl record collection sits right here. Not one byte of cloud required. No internet, no problem. Beethoven and John Williams are always available. Maybe, just maybe, there's wisdom in old tech, after all. If only some of those SME payment systems were as robust as a turntable.
Ha! Maybe we need an offline fallback mode for every essential business function, from beds to banking. If the cloud collapses, at least the lights stay on, the tills ring, and no one sweats through their mattress waiting for a DNS miracle.
Let's face it, this isn't even new. That same AWS region, US East 1, has experienced spectacular failure 3 times in just 5 years. And yet, everyone still clings to it like it's the last lifeboat on the Titanic, even as the hull's full of holes.
Yep, experts have been calling the network fragile for years. That cloud convenience means, for a lot of businesses, shrugging and saying, we'll risk it, probably won't happen again. Multi-cloud or hybrid? Hard work. But maybe, just maybe, it's a future where you're not down because one zip code in Virginia has the hiccups.
If even your local barbershop's bookings freeze the moment US East 1 sneezes, maybe it's time to seriously rethink how we grow and protect these systems. Diversity in clouds. It isn't just for the marketing slides, folks.
Did you see Ken Berman's quote about cost cutting? Far too many companies skip critical backup steps. Cheap up front, sure, but astronomically expensive when, say, a DNS issue shuts your doors shut for 3 hours. If you cut corners, you pay twice. Or more if you're a UK bank trying to process payroll mid-outage.
It's easy to think this is distant and technical, but finance, gaming, and even hairdresser appointments couldn't process payments. Lloyds, Bank of Scotland, Roblox, you name it, millions lost in hours, injuries to reputation. Let's be honest, the only saving here is the CFO's spirits sinking from the invoice.
Or the poor chap standing outside the closed salon, gutted that AWS ate their haircut. It's funny. If a single line on a risk register actually meant everyone took resilience seriously, we'd be in a different world altogether.
You've got to feel for the sysadmins after this. Memes aside, the R sysadmin threads quickly turned into group therapy. Drive home with the radio off, they said. Maybe the most British description of exhausted despair I've seen all year.
And yet, they'll never truly clock out. Even the ones fantasising about using the company card on, let's say, recreational therapy, or going full bond and hot wiring a car to disappear. For many, there's no off switch for the responsibility.
We joke about sysadmin therapists earning NHS wages, but maybe we're not that far off. The tech world's churning out more burned out support staff than ever. Something's got to give before all our resilience is memes and sleepless nights.
So, is it all doom? Or can we do better than patching up vintage DNS every time it explodes? There's hope, at least if we move towards redundancy, decentralization, and stop piling critical tasks on these ancient protocols. We're overdue a rethink, surely.
Perhaps, just perhaps, it's time to give every smart device a stupid mode fallback switch. When the internet breaks, your bed still keeps you warm, and the coffee machine doesn't judge you for DNS outages. If we're smart about business basics, maybe we survive the next cloud catastrophe without all becoming sysadmin therapists overnight.
And let's not forget, if you're a small business, resilience isn't just a tech buzzword. Sometimes it's sleeping soundly on a dumb mattress while the world's smart gadgets are sweating through the sheets. We're not doomed yet, but we need to wise up.
Well said, Mauven. That's all for this episode, folks. We'll be back to rant and maybe offer a few practical fixes next time. Until then, hub your sysadmin, and remember, sometimes the oldest solutions are still the best. We'll be back to rant and maybe offer a few practical fixes next time. Until then, unplug a gadget, hug your sysadmin, and remember, sometimes the oldest solutions are still the best.
Cheers, Graham. Stay safe out there, everyone. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mauven. See you all soon.